Alrighty, welcome back, guys. This will be the last one for a little while. I'm off to my new job next week, so I'm going to try and just punch out a few videos when I get back and schedule them. So, unfortunately, the amount will probably die down a little bit in terms of I'm still going to try and do 2 a week. I really would love to do one a day, but I just can't with work and everything else that's going on. So, if I can do 2 or 3 a week, I'm pretty happy. And I feel from testing the waters and everything as well that 2 to 3 videos a week gets a lot better. And then that way it gives you guys a bit of time to digest, because I'll try and do 2 hours a week. I'm going to try and up it and just do 2 hours. And that way you guys can skim forward, skim back, do whatever you've got to do and go through it that way. And there's heaps of content that way too. So yeah, hopefully the new format is pretty good as well. If you are on your phone, you can actually zoom in, because I noticed that when I put it in landscape mode on my phone, you're having a bit of a border. But if you grab your fingers and zoom in just a little bit, it actually it becomes the whole perfect width of the screen, and it doesn't lose any quality, which is really, 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 really good. I'm really happy about that. And I've just found a good way to convert the videos as well to 4K. So we're on, guys. Yes, because the 1080p is not bad, but it's not great. And if I film it in this resolution and do it with this screen and whatnot, I want it to be the best quality videos for you guys. So we live and we learn. I'm still learning. I'm getting there, but I'm finding better ways to kind of organize and make things a bit more, what's the word, like assembled, like a little assembly line of things that I've got to do. There's so much stuff involved. I could sit here and talk about it for a whole hour of how I do all this. It's an absolute nightmare. So yeah, thank you guys who have been here from the start, for bearing with the shit quality of videos and you know, kind of like, thank you for like letting me know in the comments what's good, what's not good, what needs to be changed. It's awesome. I'm loving the feedback, whether it's good or bad. It's just good to know where you stand and what can be improved. And we've always got to improve. So it's really good. So yeah, moving forward, I'm pretty happy with this. Plus the subtle reason of why I love this as well is it like you have to kind of go full screen to watch the videos and make them look really good. So I'm secretly like psychologically trying to hook you into watching the videos. So that's good. But yeah, now moving forward, I'll try and upload everything into 4K. But for that reason as well, that's why I'm going to have to cut down how much I actually upload and try and focus on one or two solid uploads per week. And that way it gives me time to just film for an hour, edit, double check everything, re-render it in 4K, and then that way I upload it to YouTube. We're getting 4K videos. Everyone's happy. You've got 2 hours worth of content, which is give or take 4 or 5 days anyway, and then it just works. And that way it kind of frees me up when I come back from my rostered work that I've got. At least that way I'm only really filming for a day or two. I'm still punching out music, but I'm filming for a day or two, and then I can schedule everything as well. So it works out really, really well. I think it's just going to be a better system, guys. But like I said, if you're not happy or whatever, you can let me know in the comments and we can find another system or whatever. But I just think it's going to be best. Yeah, but I just figured I'd start off with that and let you guys know what's going on. So exciting times. There'll be lots of upgrades to the studio happening as well, and I'll be filming a few things around that. So it's all happening. There's lots of stuff in the pipeline. I'm really excited. So anyway, I will shut up now. Let's rip into this song. Let's see where we're at. So I would like to try and get a bit of a drop idea going. I don't know how that's going to pan out, but we're just going to give it a red hot go and see what we can come up with for the next, I don't know, give or take half an hour to an hour, depending on whether this does my head in or not. But yeah, let's see how we go. All right, so breakdown is fine for now. Let's just focus on this last drop. This little Nexus thing can come down in volume. So what I might do, what do I want to do? Okay, so that's the hats What am I doing with all these? Just quickly before I do, I just want to figure out what's going on with these ones. I know that these are old channels. Well, I might actually use that. I'll do some little groove hats with it. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. I put that one there. Yeah, always play with the volume. Yeah, I do really like that one. I really like that one. That's better. And I'm just going to make them brown just so I know which ones I've changed. And that's good. That can stay there. Whatever. Yep. I'll put that in here for now. Oh, I don't like that reverb now. I've just got to fix up where it... Sometimes this really helps too, just going through cleaning up hats and stuff really quickly. Just gives you a better starting point of where you can work towards. So I feel like we'll get more done this way, which would be good. Alright, I think that's pretty good for them. I'll filter them out or I'll do something. I'll leave them for now, that's fine. And then what about these ones? The perks. You know what I want to try? There's that gate plugin that might be able to kind of separate that loop. I'm going to leave it in for now when the cymbals come in because I don't mind it actually. Not bad, not bad. We can change it or do something later on, but we'll leave that for now. That's all good. I'm going to put my phone on silent so I don't get distracted. Sorry, guys. Yeah, all right, sweet. So that's all good. Let me drag this in here. I'll just put that down there. Now I can delete all these. I don't need them. I'm just going to leave them all off over here for now. Now I can delete all of these. Okay, got an idea. Hopefully the computer doesn't wig out and shies in itself, but we'll try. Fingers crossed that this works. Perfect. Okay, now I can delete those two. And then minimize that there. And then with this one, delete all of them. Delete all of them, and then I can delete these perks. And then I kind of segregate and separate everything. Which is not ideal, I know, but it'll just be better for the meantime now. What have I just done? Oh, thank God it's still there. It just didn't look like it was there. And then now, because that's copied, I'm just going to put all of them in that bus. Okay, and that way I don't lose all these things quickly as well. Hey, organization. Organization. How good. I'm just going to rename symbols. There's actually, there's a really funny thing around this. I watched, and I've heard Rogan and other people talk about it as well, but I watched Limitless the other day, and it's, he takes the Limitless pill. For anyone who hasn't seen the movie, he takes the Limitless pill, and then the first thing he does, his apartment is an absolute mess. He goes around and like cleans his apartment, and then he actually, funnily enough, writes a book. So still doing creative stuff straight after it. But the moral of the story is that you can't work in crap. You've just got to clean things up and make sure that they're good. And then that way it kind of like you go, all right, and then you can navigate a bit easier and get things rolling a bit smoother. I'm going to put this up here next to the low end because that's our Foley. I don't want to touch that. That's our little atmospheric pad. Main Atmos pad. Done. That can stay with the low end. Okay, pluck bass, I'll leave that. Pluck bass, I'll leave that where it is for now. And then this is the break lead. Wait, what's that? Okay, Diva, what's this pad? I might get rid of this now. I realized that I want to do with this because I was having a quick listen again yesterday. I'm going to where is it it'll be here. A lot of attack. It's like flowing into it much nicer because it's got the same attack as the lead now. Okay, I'm going to delete all these old leads as well. so there are our main bass hits. I'm just going to write Vikings because I like it. Like that. Break lead. Oppo break lead. Oppo. Sounds so Aussie. Oppo, mate. And then from here, claps and snares. That's all good. That perks I won't piss off yet. I might try and add some more ones later on. So maybe what I'll do, I'll put this perk bus up with this bus here. I'll leave that there for now. Right. Now we're not with so much of a shit show going on, which is really, really good. This just gives us a bit more clarity and whatnot. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to really focus on trying to figure out what we're going to do. But the good news is now I can work down here and see how much less of a cluster F it is now. Now I can go bit of a MIDI clip, or the other one that I love to do, which I did in augmentation and it worked really, really well, was just flick through these audio react ones and see what he's got in here. Well, I like that bass. That's cool. It's not... Oh, shit. No. I was like, that doesn't sound right. What's going on there? I can smell a copyright. I can smell another copyright lawsuit already just by playing that. So no, I'm not going to do that. Oh God, I bet you $50 someone's already used that. So I'm just and I got off. By the way, I got off. Luckily, the people that had the copyright claim watched the video and realized that it wasn't copyrighting their song. And if you guys do see this, thank you very much, because I don't want a goddamn lawsuit. Ugh, it's the last thing I need. Let's go. How does that sound in the breakdown, just quickly? Yes, it's cool and it does work, but far out. This is exactly what I was talking about. I would be playing it so safe using that, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not even trying. It's just like, oh, cosmic. So no, I'm not going to do it. See, something like that's already cooler in my opinion, but it's probably going to sound like, yeah, who knows? Let's have a listen. I like that more. See, I really like that more, and see how that works and see how unique, well, much more unique it is. Obviously, I'm going to take it to the next level. But I already that's just it's hitting the mark, guys. Like it's just way better. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, that's a road less traveled. Awesome thing is, awesome thing is, and I'm just gonna, like one thing I can do, but I really need to, oh no. It's gonna be hard because I don't want to flag copyright with vocals, but let me just say what I would do is I would put vocals in this channel here. Oh my God, I should record some. Maybe I'll record some, guys. I'll figure out some verses and record it off the microphone and then put it in there, and then I could show you how I'm going to process them. But what I would do is I'd vocoder them to this synth and give it like a real Guetta-y, or I'm going to say Daft Punk, not David Guetta, but very Daft Punk vibes, you know what I mean? Like do something really different, give it more of like a robotic kind of feel as well. There's a new song that's out by Balthazar and Jack Rock called In the Dark, which is on Charlotte DeWitt's label that I absolutely love, and they've done it. But it's a good example if you want to go and have a listen to what I'm talking about. That's what I would do, and that's what it would sound like, is that song. It's awesome. Putting vocoders on vocals and like having the input to that vocoder as a melody is like one of the coolest things you could ever do. You know what I might do, just to kind of, for anyone who doesn't know what that sounds like, let me just put it on this synth and let's have a listen, and I can show you. So I'll grab a vocoder on this Oppenheimer synth, and then I'm gonna trigger the. Oh, what have I done? Oh no, that's there. And okay, carrier external, right? And then you get input from, it's channel 70 is that one, Audio React. Okay, just have a listen to what it does, the characteristics. Actually, yeah, it's not going to work the same as what you do it on vocals, but yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea of what it would do. So that's pretty much where we're at. I really like this pad though. I'm going to keep that for now. That's scattered. Scattered's a really cool name for the song too. Like scattered through the universe or something. Oh my God, I'm going cosmic again. I got to stop doing it. I'm trying to snap out of it. I'm trying really hard. Okay, so from here. Oh, that's pretty nice, man. That's pretty nice too, I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty nice. Doesn't sound nice at the moment. Really like that. That's the melody. That's the melody I'm going to use for the last drop. Just not the right sound. Ooh. Well, it sounds a bit too much like augmented, the last one that I did. Oh my god, just put them in time. How hard is it? That moves pretty nice though, I must admit. Wait, what are we? G, F sharp, F, E. How's that sound? How does this sound underneath it? You guys decide. What do you reckon? I'm lost. Yeah, like they both sound pretty good, but I don't want it to be too cosmic-y. I don't mind a little bit of melody, and I guess it's got a bit of a trancey bass line, this one. I'm gonna keep experimenting, but I don't know. I really don't know, man. I don't know. Like the problem is we've got that rolling bass, and if I put this in there, it's really cool. But it just clashes, man. And if I go beats with these, let me just bring the... Not either. big on this. I love the breakdown vibe, man. It's just these drops. It's just the drops they're gonna do me. Because I don't want to go like Anima with one of those ratchety freaking plucks. Every Bob, Dick, Harry, and Fred's doing it at the moment, and I don't really want to go too. I don't want to go too melodic with it either. I don't want to be too cosmic-y, so it's like hard to find a happy medium. But it's good because you have to be this disciplined and find other results. You know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't have written the songs that I've written if I didn't try and push boundaries. You know what I mean? You got to push boundaries. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that every track, oh my god, you got to, you know what I mean, reinvent the wheel. But it's like, do you jump on a trend and maybe it does well, or it doesn't really do well because it's just like in a fucking sea of pollution of other songs that are doing the same shit? Or do you try and stand out a little bit and go, hey, I'm doing something different over here? It's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? And I do really feel just like, you know, getting inspiration and doing things that other artists are doing are really playing it safe. And it's just like, it's not going to do anything for you. It's not a cheat code. It's not going to propel you quicker to stardom. It's just literally you're being lazy and you don't want to find unique routes to take things. And that's like where you've got to be disciplined on that front. Hey, it's hard. It is hard. It's not easy. Like, don't get me wrong. I wish I could just sit here and go, and I've got all these synth ideas, but it's just not the case. It's a lot of trial and error and figuring out what works and what doesn't work and going from there. And that's my rant for the day. Otherwise, I will keep trying. Hey, I'll keep trying and seeing what I can come up with. But I really like this. I like where that's going. So where are we at now? What's the time? It's getting pretty late. I might just call it and do a pretty early one today, guys. I'm pretty knackered too. That sounds a lot more unique. You know what I mean? Like, you might not be a fan. Maybe you're thinking ARP's better, like the one I played before or whatever. That's fair enough. But you got to be different, man. Like putting that ARP in there, like far out. Who hasn't done that? You know what I mean? It's just like, who hasn't put a bloody ARP in their song? So yeah. At the end of the day, look, I try with the drop things as well. I'm not sold on them. I'll keep mucking around, but yeah. The other thing is too, it's why it's good just to add a few like random melody loops, because then you might stumble across a sound that you really like that you didn't know or think would work with the idea itself. You know what I mean? I've done that heaps of times and it's worked out, and then I've gone, I would have never have thought about that sound in a million years. So that's why it's good just to have the building blocks sometimes as well and see what works and what doesn't, and then you just kind of get to the punchline a bit quicker as well. And keep it exciting and interesting. So, yeah. Oh, let's end it there, eh? Let's end it there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try and do one more tomorrow, and then I'm off. So at least that'll kind of keep you tided over until I get back. But I'll try and punch out a big hour tomorrow, and then that way at least there's a bit more. But yeah, maybe I might have a bit of a better mindset around what to do with the drops too. But yeah, no, I feel like this is a bit more on par with augmentation and augmentation came together. Fragments was a pain. For anyone who's watched up to now, you know that Fragments was a pain. That's the D minor acid one, the very first one that I did. That was a nightmare with the bods and leads. So yeah, same boat again. And then augmentation just came together like it was nothing. So it's just, yeah, you're always going to have that juggle of things being easy sometimes and then them not so much, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're just stuck for ideas, and I feel like this is one of those times. So, yeah, anyway. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.